dropping in and finding the breath, readying the being for another Source Speaks transmission. Finding a comfortable position that allows the spine to open and receive, sitting up straight, laying down flat, being able to receive. Grounding the sit bones and allowing the crown of the head to rise simultaneously, lengthening in both directions, down and up and all around, filling the body temple with more breath, more life, more light. Seeing and hearing and receiving the guidance of Source, higher wisdom, finding the way back home to the self through presence, alignment, and breath. Taking our time to get into a clear space, receiving, accepting, allowing, embracing, putting down the thoughts and stories, the to-do list, and the future projections. The now-ment is the most important time to be focusing. And let it feel good to be here, whatever it is that you're wanting, knowing that it is granted at this leading edge of existence. Emptying out, sending the energy down, plugging in through the grounding cord to the crystalline core. Feeling the nourishment and the nutrients of the earth buoyantly rising back up through the centered strength, this pillar of light, column of energy that animates the physical form. Turning all of the potentiality into actuality through presence, calling in the experience of greater levels to grace and ease. It's all here waiting at the leading edge. Spinning and aligning the body field, the bubble of energy that surrounds you is sealed with an electric blue trim, golden bubble, and vibrant purple film. Spinning the field will slough off any holdings or debris, psychic energy. Any interference is now released and sent back to its origin. And the portals open for the antenna to rise through the crown chakra up into the heavens, plugging into the sun, central sun, all the way back to Source, higher self. Stretching the multidimensional nature. Quieting the inner thoughts, the electrical storms that happen through an overactive nervous system. Coming back to the 0 point of the heart. The original pristine divine blueprint resides in this sacred space. Balancing the hollow spheres of the heart, mind, and womb space evenly. Balancing the hormones, the emotions, boosting the immune system, turning on the endocrine system, the energy managers, spinning and aligning the chakras, taking this time each day to line it up, opening, visualizing and imagining the entire body temple operating at an optimal state, functioning at its highest and best levels, removing the resistance, releasing any blockages. Just let that feel good as you drop in deeper to the self. Focusing on the breath, filling yourself up to wholeness, emptying completely on the exhalation, wringing out, flushing, allowing for a renewal on all levels: mental, emotional, psycho-spiritual, physical. Reverberating these energies all the way out to the subtle energy bodies of the astral, ethereal, and causal planes. Coming back into the now, where everything exists as potentiality, lining up with it. Putting down the challenges, the setbacks, the hardships, complications, letting it be easy to tune in to Source. Asking for a healing on all levels, activating, up-leveling, upgrading, tapping into the consciousness grid on the earth and plugging into the root system, your quantum family, soul family, earth family, the frequency holders and wisdom keepers, all through the central channel of core self. And calling upon your ascended master level council, spiritual roundtable, angels, guides, healing masters, all those lovingly supporting and assisting the divine plan of light and love, peace and joy. Give yourself this sacred space in quantum time, connecting to the now mint. And as we retrain the nervous system, operating at the 0 point theta state, we can hear and feel and see through the eyes of Source, higher perspective, deeper knowing, gaining the tools to navigate challenges, setbacks, uncertainty, as well as getting centered, tapping into core power, feeling your true nature and who you are coming back online, the creative life force energy pulsing around every cell, stimulating, activating, harmonizing the body field, vibrating in a dance. Remembering the state of being that is joy, that is love. Finding the peace within you, independent of external circumstances, unconditional, Everything else must be put down in order to feel it, sense it, believe it. The truth of who you are returns to you from this high place. Tuning the brain function, turning on to dolphin wave repatterning, balancing the left and right hemispheres with infinity loops, side to side and up and down, turning on the Merkaba toroidal force field. Spinning at turbo speeds to activate the higher vibratory tones within the quantum field, getting out of the denser dimensionality, we must increase our capacity to connect to Source, tapping into the quantum field of possibilities, up-leveling our existence so Source can live through us as a blended being. Imagine yourself rising up and up and up through a golden bubble, your consciousness traveling through the silver cord of light to the heavens, floating like a cloud. Within a glistening, glimmering, white pyramid of light that is protecting, keeping you safe, secure, grounded. Calling ourselves back home to pure Source self, master level, soul essence. And we continue to just float and drift and rise up and up and up to the heavens, back home. And as our consciousness rises, the lightness of our being comes back online. Our edges expand into the sea of infinite knowing and intelligence. We become weightless in the oneness. The soft glow of the energy fills the body temple and the templates on all levels, enhancing the functionality of our physical being, opening up the extrasensory abilities. Turning on the supernatural states, our telepathic, psychic, and deeper well of wisdom is awakened. All comes back into unity consciousness. The separation mentality dissolves in the liquid light pool of love, the warm effervescence of our forever essence, swimming around in it, bathing and basking. And from this high place, Source is available as we become more receptive. Asking for any and all guidance that you may need. The Source Healing extends out to all those that are available to receive. In quantum time and space, in all places spaces and dimensions. Without needing to know the upgrades, new codes are pouring in, showering down from the heavens. Liquid, electric, rainbow plasma rays fill the body temple with golden filaments. Surround any parts or pieces that are needing more love and healing with these quantum transfiguration grids. A healing balm on all parts and pieces. These energies can be sent back forwards and backwards in time. Be sent in all directions, future presencing, as well as healing the past. Feel the wave of relaxation, relief, peace, and harmony come over the entire being. As we open up to deeper levels, the mind is being tuned with new neural pathways and synapses that allow us to move, live, and experience the world with new eyes from a different perspective. All is well in this moment now. All is cleansed and cleared with clarity. Coming back home to the self again and again to feel the connection, source powered. Operating from this high place requires a fine-tuning of the senses. We are here to become blended beings, powerful, deliberate creators at the leading edge, navigating the new, the challenges, the unknown, from a place of certainty, security, and confidence when connected to our true nature, authentic power. See it, hear it, live it, experience it in the comfort of meditation, and practice it into being under any and all conditions. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity for growth. We are constantly learning and growing through our earth experiences. Our interactions, our relations are all serving the divine plan to operate at this higher octave. Always keep a keen eye on your inner state. Become intrigued with your conduct. Constantly refine and tune the habits, patterns, and conditioning so conscious choice can exist in the moment. Feel yourself being pulled and led, guided and assisted through your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. They are here as indicators of alignment through the sensations, indications, and synchronicities. There is no lack. We are being showered with abundance, with opportunities, prosperity, gifts, and blessings. We must see them, open to them, experience them, for the deeper wisdom that they hold. When the body temple gets out of alignment, pause and practice yourself back into being. Let it be a plaything, an adventure. Meet it with more excitement and exhilaration. Any contraction or contrast in the field was immediately neutralized from this high place and new eyes. Changing your mind, changing and shifting perspective is all possible, no matter what is happening. You are a freedom-seeking being. Freedom is your natural state within the free will zone. Any control or force from the external realms will feel off in the field as an indicator to choose wisely and take back your power from external pressures. No need to resist, struggle, or rebel. Just simply choose the higher path, the beauty way. Your spiritual development is part of your reason for being here. Know that life force energy pulses through every form of life, down to the smallest grain of sand, and up to the largest planetary orbit. There is no hierarchy within the field of existence. Unity consciousness is all-inclusive. Every interaction, situation, and circumstance is significant and has deeper meaning than what is experienced on the surface. Treat each being like the master level soul self that they are. Awaken the divine spark in their heart by bringing it alive with your attention and intention. To live in such graciousness, reverence, honor, and respect. Don't allow other people to train you away from your natural state of knowing. They are all here as teachers, allies, and guides. Highest vibration always wins. Keep yourself attuned to the leading edge. Who you're becoming, where you're going, the past is complete. So let it go, sending waves of forgiveness, extracting the gifts and leaving the rest. Nourish your entire being with more love, acceptance, Be generous with yourself and others in such a way that you exemplify abundance. You're here to flourish and thrive, celebrating all of life, living in joy. Getting out of the habits of struggle, depleting oneself. Take care of and care for all aspects and elements of your world. A simple gesture and gift of receptivity and generosity shifts the quantum field. Know that you are capable and able to navigate the changes and challenges. That you are source-powered. An entire entourage of light beings is here to serve you, celebrating, applauding, cheering you on. Take the time to tap into this infinite well of possibility and prosperity daily. It will become your mastery when practiced and lived in the day-to-day moments when it's necessary and most needed. Build your spiritual muscles, refine your tools and gifts, share them with the world freely. The outer world is typically entraining you, and it's time to turn that around. See the options and possible timelines that the holograms are showing. Each person living in their own hologram slice of life. Choose amongst them. Go for what you truly want and feels good for your soul. There is no too late missteps, mistakes. It's constantly being fine-tuned and harmonized in the moment. Momentum, gravity, life force energy are your friends and allies to show you the way. Moving effortlessly, leveraging your power, working with the laws of the universe. Understand and mimic nature's intelligence. Spend time with the elementals. They will teach you and show you the way back home to grace and ease. Surround yourself with the aliveness, the loveliness of life, the beauty of nature, the magnificence of man-made creations, the awe and wonder of the world is awaiting your yes. You're not here to stay limited, blocking your genius. You are here to make manifest the glory of your being. Glorious, brilliant, magnificent, creative, life-giving. Masterful beings We say and choose these words very carefully to give you time to entrain and up-level your brain function and synapses, taking in and deeply receiving the vibrational tones of these gifts, believing it before you see it, living it before it becomes an actuality, dreaming it alive with your visualization and imagination, keeping yourself in a deep state of appreciation, thriving, gratitude, true love for yourself and others, true love as a state of being. Taking the time to line up with it and feel the creative juices flow is the most important work that you can do, as well as keeping yourself happy, healthy, vibrant, and free. The body temple is a vehicle and vessel for holding these codes, allowing more energy to pulse through is your only job. And we will now offer a quantum healing on all levels to you, to all, to self. Removing the obstacles, clearing the way, simply opening up the psychic centers and neural pathways, coating the nervous system with golden nectar, so it's less reactionary to the external stimulus, psychic noise, some conscious programmings. Sealing in the field, allowing it to be cleansed and cleared. Turning on the turbines and spinning the hollow spheres on blender speed will slough off and empty out the congestion, allowing the body to vibrate at a higher state, reverberating through the master soul cell in the pineal to tune the DNA to the crystalline structures and codes of the new earth. Resonating, aligning, vibrating at these higher states. Excites the cells and feels good for the organs, systems, and functions. Like plugging in your cell phone to recharge, it's being activated. Eat nourishing foods, lighten up in your thought processes. Bring more joy and humor, laughter into your life to enliven the emotional body. Put down the weight of worry that's holding you back. Release the stress, the contraction in the field. Soften the back and the shoulders. Expand the heart and beam the light of your consciousness from the eternal flame of the soul matrix. Relax into the knowing that everything is here for you, already existing, waiting for your yes. It's at the leading edge, moving forward. the leading edge of existence, no longer looking back, reviewing, going back. The past is now finished, complete, and done. Gather all your soul fragments into the now, allowing all that you are becoming to match your future soul self. Practice being the most glorious, wise, embodied, empowered version of yourself that you can imagine. Move and speak and act like them, and train with the masters, those that you admire and are showing the way through their teachings and offerings. The past includes 5 minutes ago. It doesn't matter if it was 50 years, 5 years, or 5 minutes. It's all the same within the quantum field. It's all the now. Collapse everything to the 0-point timeline so healing can happen on all levels. Everything you need will be integrated, resolved, and diffused within the light codes of your consciousness that holds the wisdom keys. All the players, people, places, and things that have been stuck in your field through memory, let them be renewed, transformed, recycled. They will return in a higher octave on the spiral of life. Let every person be renewed, resolving the conflict, unraveling the stories, letting go of the habit of blaming, defending, justifying, attacking. These are all part of the denser dimensionality codes that have been holding you back. There is a new level of operation wanting to be experienced that your soul has been calling you to. Let that feel good to warmly embrace the gifts, the skillfulness, the communication, the capacity to hold these emotional states. They're all available and waiting. Clear it out. Clear the memory banks. This precious opportunity for renewal, transformation, transmutation is the gift of life. All existing within the quantum field of the now. Quantum healing happens on all levels. These reverberations will move forwards and backwards in time, healing the timelines, editing the script and stories, returning the energies to their source, freeing all beings. In the now, everything is possible. In the now, it's all existing simultaneously. Tap into the version of reality and timeline that you want to live today. Infuse it with the peace, love, joy, forgiveness, and acceptance that brings your heart alive, that frees the bondage and heaviness carrying the weight of the world. Just for today, allow yourself to be free. The lightness of your being is now returned to the body temple. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking the time to lining it up. Being together in this quantum space of transformation, receiving the transmission. Namaste.